Hello everyone, this is Cenerex here from the Order 66 Hellions, and today I will be doing a video on how Relic 7 AHSOKA breaks Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Leviathan is going down once again. This is a different lineup that was recommended to me by a viewer, and I have a video on it. It works similar to the other counter, so let's go ahead and get right into it. On the itinerary today, first we're going to go over how practical this counter is, and then we're going to go over the basics of the counter. Third, I'm going to show 3 clips of the counter in action. First is going to be taking out a 5-star successfully. Second, it's going to be a close call on a 7-star. And third is going to be a counter on a 7-star. When we're going over how practical this counter is, I'm going to talk a little bit about my successes with this counter overall. And lastly, we're going to finish off with self-promotion as always. First and foremost, my relics, they're pretty practical. I've got about a 50% success rate against 7-star Leviathans and a 100% success rate against 6-star and lower. I've got a Relic Agent on Kenobi, a 5-star Relic 9, which if you've seen my last video, you know about my Relic 9 5s. This screenshot is a little bit out of date. My Jedi Knight Anakin is 7, my BLT Bomber is 7 stars, my AHSOKA is Relic 7, and my Plo Koon is Gear 12. Now, with that being said, I find that this counter is a little bit harder for me to pull off than the 5s counter. Even with the Relic 7 5s, I was having a little bit more success than I am with a Relic 7 AHSOKA. With that being said, if you don't kill the tie off at the beginning, you're certainly going to lose this. But definitely, in my mind, this is a viable 2-shot counter. So if you don't have your 5s up to Relic, which I know that having a high Relic AHSOKA is a lot more common than having a high Relic 5s, you can more easily pull off a 2-shot with this AHSOKA Tana counter. I don't know what would go in to clean it up, but all I'm saying is that you can easily, with this counter, even if you don't win, you're going to be taking out 2 or 3 of the ships that the Leviathan depends on. So this is definitely a viable 1-shot counter in about 50% of scenarios, but it is also a viable 2-shot counter in every scenario I've encountered so far. So let's get right into the basics of this counter. First and foremost, your negotiator is faster than your Leviathan ship. If you see my last video, you know that. Use the special on AHSOKA on the Sith Marauder ship as soon as she goes, and you're going to dispel the taunt. Then you're going to pop an AoE with the negotiator, targeting the TIE dagger. At this point, Sith Marauder ship is going to automatically taunt again. You're going to pop an AoE with Anakin's ship, and this is going to do damage to all the fleets. And then you're going to pop a special with the BLT. This is going to do damage to Sith Marauder ship, dispel the buffs on him, as well as do damage to the TIE dagger ship, and this ability should take out the TIE dagger in about 80% of all scenarios. So if the TIE dagger lives here, you're kind of screwed, but if the TIE dagger doesn't, you're in great shape. Now, from this point forward, you make the decisions that you think are best in order to defeat the rest of the fleet. So we're going to go ahead and get right into these 3 counter videos that I have recommended. I hope you guys enjoy them. First is going to be a 5-star counter. Second is going to be a 7-star fail. And the third is going to be a 7-star success to show you that you can beat a 7-star Leviathan with it, as well as you can lose to a 7-star Leviathan with it. And if you lose to a 7-star Leviathan, it's certainly clean-upable because it's going to be a very close battle. Let's get right into the clips. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and open up right here against this 5-star Leviathan and see how this lineup works. As always, the #1 goal of this lineup is to take out the TIE Dorito ASAP. We're going to see if we can do that successfully. So I'm going to open up here and do a buff dispel on Sith Marauder ship. That's going to allow us to pop our AoE ability on the Sith Trooper ship, get him down relatively low. Now we're going to pop an AoE here with Anakin Starfighter, get some more damage on him, and we're going to use our AoE torpedoes away on the on the, I used to saying Umbaran server, on the BTL tank ship, and we're going to just like that, not quite take out the TIE Dorito. Okay, so they're going to heal a little bit. I was kind of convinced that that was going to work, but it didn't quite work as I would have liked. They're going to heal a little bit. Looks like we can go ahead and take them out now. I'm going to use my basic on Darth Malgus' ship right here. We got our first reinforcement in. I'm going to call in the Umbaran Starfighter right now that I have the Relic 9, and we're going to pop an AoE, hopefully take out Darth Malgus' ship. Not quite. All right, now we're going to take him out. He's on his last life right now. They're going to sabotage the hangar. We're going to use a basic on Darth Malgus' ship, get him a little low, use basic to dispel that taunt. We're going to use our special right here to give everybody an extra life. And we're going to pop a basic Darth Malgus to get him out of here. We're going to use a basic on Sith Marauder. They're going to call in a reinforcement. It's going to be the Spy Starfighter, which is honestly not the hugest deal. We're going to use our special on AHSOKA to do some massive damage right here, hopefully. Yep, 90,000, pretty good, pretty good. Basic on Sith Marauder, we're just going to see if we can gun him down. Not quite to our ultimate yet. I'm going to use a basic and give it to Anakin to keep him alive a little bit longer, give him that critical hit immunity. Going to use the special right here, torpedoes away, take out that foresight on Sith Assassin's fighter, but didn't actually work out like that because I misplayed it. Use a basic here, get through that foresight. They're going to use a basic. I'm going to pop an AoE here, get that healing immunity on Sith Marauder ship. This is looking pretty good. Basic, do a little bit more damage to him. And now we're going to come in and use our special ability right here and take out one ship and get the Sith Assassin's fighter in a little bit of a bad position. Basic here, they're going to dodge basic. And then basic, yeah, and just like that, we took out the Leviathan ship with this AHSOKA lineup that also works pretty well. All right, so we're going in again. We're going to give this one last attempt, see how much damage we can do to this opponent's fleet. It was really close last time. I think that maybe with a little bit better RNG this time around, we should be able to defeat the opponent. I'm gonna see if I can get 5s in first this time if we have some target locks, which will be helpful. And then we're gonna aim for Darth Malgus' ship before we aim for the Sith Marauder ship this time. We're gonna pop an AoE right here. Looks like the Thai Dorito is going to be taken out. No, it does not get taken out. And now he's going to get healed. I feel like with the 5s lineup, you're going to have him out just about every single time. He's going to be in really good shape here in a few seconds when Darth Malgus goes, and we're really not in good shape. Basic took him out. Okay, so it wasn't a huge problem. We're going to use our basic on Darth Malgus, get a target lock inflicted. Next, we're going to call in our Umbaran Starfighter. Now we're going to pop an AoE with him. Going to get some target lock on the opponents, almost through Darth Malgus' first life. We're going to use a basic here because we can't get through anything else. I'm going to use my special here, give everyone some retribution. Basic to dispel those buffs right there. Now we're going to use our special ability to give everybody bonus life, give it to Anakin as he needs that offense a little bit more. Okay, they're calling in their Sith Assassin ship, which is not the end of the world. Anakin's not going to counter because he never counters anymore. We're going to use our special, hopefully take out Malgus. Yep, Malgus is out. Next, we're going to go straight for the Sith Assassin ship as the foresight is just so annoying. The retribution did us a little bit of benefit right there. We're going to use a basic right here, give it to Anakin because we're going to want him to stay alive. That create immunity. I'm going to pop an AoE right here to get the healing immunity on Sith Marauder ship, followed by a basic. We're going to pop a special ability right here. We took out the Sith Assassin's fleet. This is looking really good. Although we did just lose our tank, which is not really good. And they took over our fleet. I think they're just going to use their ultimate on us and then take us out right here. That's not what we like to see. No, they'll pop an AoE, which is fine. We can still win this. No, we can't. We can't still win this. Okay, so I'm sort of happy with how that went, but I'm going to give it one more attempt once we lose and just see where it goes. All right, guys, we're going in here with our hopefully final attempt. I've gotten really close on a handful of battles here to pulling off this counter. What I can say is that this is going to be a successful 2-shot if you have another fleet. So I'm going to use Shutdown ability on AHSOKA, take Sith Marauder's taunt off. Next, we're going to pop the AoE right here on Sith Trooper, hopefully get him down very low. He's decently low. Now we're going to pop the AoE here, and he is in the red. He's low in the red, so hopefully when we use our torpedoes away, we will take him out entirely. Yep, we got him out entirely this time. So we've got the healing immunity and damage immunity on the Marauder ship, which I believe will be dispelled quite quickly. Next, I'm just going to use a basic on Darth Malgus. We're going to see how much damage we can do. Basic again on Darth Malgus, almost out of here. We're going to call in the Umbaran Starfighter right now. We're going to pop an AoE, do damage to both of them. Malgus' Starfighter is still in the game, but he's not going to make it much longer. We took him out. Okay. Now we can basic on Sith Marauder. We're going to use our special ability, give everybody bonus life. Looking really good this time. Really good. I'm not going to be too excited. We're just going to basic on
The tank next, we're definitely going to want to take out the Sith Assassin because that Sith Assassin is so freaking annoying. I'm going to use the special on Sith Marauder, get some damage. Boom, Sith Marauder's first life is through. We're going to get rid of that Foresight. He did not get Foresight again, which is exactly what we want. We did not quite get to our ultimate. We're going to use our special. We're going to give it to Anakin. I'm going to pop an AoE right here to get that healing immunity on Sith Marauder. I'm going to pop an AoE right here to get it just down to Sith Marauder. Nope, not just down to Sith Marauder. They are both hanging on by a thread. We're going to take out Sith Assassin ship because he's going to go next. And we're going to finish off Sith Marauder. So I've used this counter 4 times now on a 7-star fleet. This is the first time I've cleared it. It was a very successful clear. I think the first 2 runs shouldn't count because I really didn't know what I was doing all that much. But even in all of the runs that I did fail, I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is going to be a very successful 2-shot counter, which is honestly pretty good. So even if this counter is not 150% viable as a one-shot, it does work as a one-shot. So if you're in a pinch in your fleet arena, you need to clear Leviathan, you got a couple battles left, this could definitely work for you. I don't think it's quite as reliable as the Umbaran Starfighter run, but I do think that this is a very, very, very nice counter to have in your toolkit. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm doing free roster reviews, and if you're looking for a guild, my guild, the Order 66 Hellions, is currently recruiting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'm in a little bit of a rush to record it, so sorry if it sounds a little rushed. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everyone has an amazing day.